back to another live stream, and it is a weird time of year. So, where I live, we're going to talk about that a little bit. We are in wildfire season, and for those of you who have the fortune to not know what that is, let me tell you. Wildfires occur in very, very dry places with lots of trees and brush and very, very dry environments and conditions. Where I live, of course, being the desert, I got a lot of sagebrush. I got a lot of very, very dry, arid environment. So, yeah, that's what's going on right now. Our skies right now are clear, but about a few minutes ago we had a huge windstorm. So if you're fighting a fire, you guys know wind is no bueno. So hopefully everybody's okay with that. Other than that, been very fortunate, been very lucky with how things are going. And yeah, it's been a great, great day, been a great week so far. I'm really happy with how things are going, I've got to say. And yeah, the weight loss. I mean, it is really exciting to look at that graph every day when I walk into this office and just see that. That's definitely a neat feeling for sure. But as I kind of go about my day and my week, I'm just really excited to be here and to just share all that with you guys for sure. So, what are we doing? How is life treating me? Well, I have been adjusting my diet quite a bit. I've been talking about how to beat the dreaded plateau quite a bit as of late, how I'm going to do that, how I plan on doing that. And the answer is really simple. It's just to tighten up those margins every day, every week, just get a little bit more honed in. And so far, it's been working. It'll eventually get to a point where you just can't keep cutting out foods. You're going to have to increase your exercise. So what I'm trying to do is gradually do that more and more. Amped up the exercise out there, getting ready for that 5K in here, doing my jogging on the spot and feeling good about that. So that's definitely a really good bit on my end, as well as starting to do some weights there with the dumbbells. And that's something that I've been encouraged to do quite a bit more, picking up those weights, strength training and stuff like that, because the cardio is great, if you want to lose weight, but doing the strength training, that's going to fill in that loose skin that forms by massive amounts of weight loss. Now, I'm not complaining. Believe me, I'm very, very happy with how things are going. So that's definitely something that I'm really excited about and really just love seeing. As that progress happens, I keep getting all this great feedback from you guys. On how I'm doing, things I can do to kind of add and spice things up, which I definitely, I always claim, I'm no expert on this. I just kind of like make this up as I go along. What I think works, sometimes works. What I think, works sometimes doesn't work. And it's because of folks like you that kind of just help me and keep me and push me forward. So very, very lucky to have that. One of the things that I've had people notice, coworkers, it's kind of funny. It's a funny story now. My wedding band is actually on my middle finger, and it sounds silly, but I've been losing so much weight. This isn't a bad thing, but it's so loose now that it keeps falling off, and I'm a bit of a procrastinator, so I haven't gotten it sized yet. So right now it's on my middle finger, so not a bad problem to have. But as we're getting kind of inching closer and closer towards that end of year deadline, golly, am I excited? Am I excited for what's about to happen and where we're going to go? Just kind of thinking about deadlines and stuff. And, now my big goal is just to get under that 200-pound mark by December, which with where we are right now, I'm looking at the board here, 235.2 as of Monday. I think we might be able to just get it done. I think we've got enough time, and I think that's pretty healthy. So definitely, fingers crossed, those are good goals to work towards. But one of the things that, again, I can't stress enough is just the engagement that I've had from all of you wonderful folks, just commenting and checking in and saying hi and offering tips. It's definitely something that I love to see. It makes me really excited that we're kind of growing and growing as a community. I think we're now over 450 subs, so that's definitely really, really neat and really exciting for sure. Where we're going to be in another 6 months' time, I have no clue. But that's the beauty of it, right? I mean, we just don't know where this is going to take us. And so far, I'm really happy with how we're doing and how we're growing. I also think I'm getting pretty close to 1,000 watch hours. Yep, 910. That just blows my mind. That 910 hours of me just rambling on here on this old phone is getting picked up and watched. It's very humbling experience for sure. So one of the things that I've also been kind of mulling, I've talked about it in my last video, is that 175-pound goal. Is that, is that still where we want to be? Is that still what I want to see? And for now, it's just going to stay like that, 175 pounds, because I think that's a good goal to shoot for. I've had a couple of folks on here saying, hey, you know what? You might want to drop lower than that. You'll still be maybe a little poofy would be the right word. No, not much tone or definition. So the way I see it is, let's just cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's get down to 175, because I know I was there at one point. I just don't know when that was exactly. So what we're going to do, we're just going to keep on keeping on doing what we're doing. And I'm going to listen to you guys a lot along this way, because you guys, a lot of you have some really good experience with this. And like I said, I'm not naive enough to think that I know all. So whenever I get some folks giving me some good feedback, that's something to take on board. Couple of things that I incorporated, as recommendations from you guys was, doing the weights and increasing the workouts. Something that, is not going to hurt me in any way, shape, or form. So that's something that I was like happy to do, And so the dumbbells are great. The running on the spot is getting better and better. I think I'm getting better. I'm still sticking at around 45 to 50 minutes. But now I can see myself having more energy the whole way through, and I'm increasing the intensity of it. So my knees are getting higher. I'm feeling myself just having a better time breathing, focusing more on form, and these things just naturally, I think, progress with time and get better, as long as you're making a conscious effort to do so. So yeah, feeling pretty good about that. I've also made some goals, kind of on the side. I haven't shared those at all with you guys. More related to kind of the YouTube side of things and growing things. Just an Excel chart that I have made, where I kind of track where I'd like to be in terms of subscribers and watch hours and views. And so far doing pretty well with those. Fell a little bit short the last 2 months on videos created. I think I was off by one, but fingers crossed and knock on wood, if I keep going the way that I am, this month I'll be able to be all caught up exactly where I should be. One of the things that was definitely that I wanted to know is, how are you guys enjoying the kind of the secondary part of the videos? Oh, Erwin Bass. Hello, sir, or ma'am. Sorry, good to hear from you. Hello from Armenia. Whoa, God bless you. Well, God bless you as well. It's great to talk to you. I hope you're doing well over there in Armenia. It's pretty late, or should I say very early for you, but thank you very much for hopping on. It's great to talk to somebody. I don't think I've ever had a conversation with someone from Armenia. Sonic, hello, great to see you. Hello, how are you? I'm doing very, very well, thanks. Living the dream, having such a great time, and I hope you are too. How are things in your neck of the woods? If you don't mind me asking, I'd love to hear from you. That's one of the things that I love about these lives, is you guys can ask me questions and I can respond in real time. So I love that. So keep those coming if you want, if you feel so obliged. Life is good over here. In case you missed it, I'm in wildfire country at the moment, and we're doing pretty well. We're very lucky, hunkered down. We got a lot of great folks out there keeping us pretty safe. So I'm very lucky and very happy. The exercise these past couple of days, the outdoor exercise in particular, I've had to dial back a little bit just because of air quality being so bad. They really recommended, hey, we recommend that you stay inside where it's nice, clean air. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to listen to the experts on that, because that's I feel like that's the way you need to do it. You got to stay safe for sure. But yeah, we've been really, really lucky with how things are going. I've been really lucky. It's been a really good year. 2024 has definitely blessed me with a really good second chance at getting healthy and staying fit. And I'm starting to see it a little bit in the face there as well. It's starting to look pretty good. I should go back and look at my first live stream and see what the difference is, because it looks like a good one. Not to kind of blow my own horn there, but feeling pretty good about that. But yeah, these live streams once a week or once every other week, I love hopping on here and just doing that with you guys, because it gives me a great chance to connect. Oh, okay, Sonic, I'm bad because I cannot enter my phone's password. The keys have moved downwards and I cannot press the buttons. Well, that's not good. How are you? how are you responding to me? Are you on your computer and you got your phone at your side there? Because I'm no expert. You could try doing the old turning it off and then turning it back on. I hope you get that fixed, my friend, because that would be that would definitely be something. That's kind of an important thing there to get fixed. I don't know about you, but I need my phone for everything, and usually if something goes wrong, that's what I do. So hopefully, Tech Tips by Thomas. That's what we're going to call it. Already this live stream has been incredibly productive. Very, very much enjoying it. So thank you for that. Hope we get this figured out there, my friend, because that's not a good thing to have. I tell you what, something that I've been doing over these past couple of days, I've been going up. Oh, it did 20 plus times. Changed my DPI 411 to 421. Huh. That is weird. I am at a loss. The only thing I could think of would be Google. I'm sorry. I am a weight loss aficionado. Not even aficionado, but weight loss is kind of what I'm specializing in right now. If it's a forklift, I can help you. If it's losing weight, I can certainly try. So I'm sorry about that, but that's as far as I go. Hope you get it fixed though. So yeah. Overall, been a really good past few weeks. Definitely looking at these charts here, numbers dropping fast. And okay, bye, bro. Well, you sir, take care. Best of luck with that, and thanks for tuning in. So overall, past couple of weeks here, been looking really good. Been talking about that plateau. That's so. What is it? Last week or 2 weeks ago, my fears have moved on. I got other things occupying my mind. So We're just gonna keep on keeping on and keep on trucking, and hopefully we're gonna get down to that 175 in no time, but safely. I can't express that enough. But life's good right now, and one of the things that I've been doing, which you've been hearing a lot about, is getting ready for that 5K. The 5K is something that's really big on my mind recently. I just want to do it, raise some money for charity, get excited, get happy, get fit along the way. It's kind of a win-win for everybody. It's going to be outside. It's going to be in the heat of summer. So it's going to be a test of endurance. It's going to be a test of my endurance for sure, and health and stamina. So we're gonna give it the good old college try and definitely see what happens with that. But I've just been blown away by the subscriber growth. I mean, from 1 week, from 403 to 449. I mean, that's crazy. That's a good thing to see, because I like to think that we're just helping folks every week with all these videos. It's definitely a good feeling. One of the things that I like to do on these lives is, if anyone's got any questions that you'd like to ask, anyone's got any experience that you'd like to share, please let me know, and I'd love to talk about it. So, the floor is each and every one of you who's on here. Please, don't be shy, because I love it. And I love feeling like I might be able to help somebody in the moment, because the responding and the chats are great. Don't get me wrong. They're excellent. But I love just hopping on here like this and answering questions and helping, but not helping. Alexander, hey, you have left some great comments, by the way. I haven't even read what you've written here, but thank you very much for being such a great and active member. It's really, really great to have folks like you in the community. Greetings from South Texas. I love that. South Texas, I hope you are staying cool. You probably have it warmer than I do. Keep up the good work. You got this. Thank you very much. Definitely awesome to see as I'm on my own weight loss journey. Alexander, first of all, your second name, if that's your real one, that is badass. La Liberté is awesome. That's really cool. Thank you very, very much. Really, I love the fact that I can go on here and hopefully help folks. I'd love to hear more about your weight loss journey. I know that you and I have shared some back and forth, so it's really great. And like I said, one of the things I love about doing this is we can kind of talk in real time. So I'm really, really happy and excited for you that you're on this journey. That it's a good one to have. It's a really tough one. I'm not, I know really well how difficult it is for sure to kind of maintain and to just make those first steps. So seeing folks like you on here, that just gives me a whole lot more fuel on the fire, just kind of fires me up and makes me excited for folks like you. Folks like you and me, we're both in the same boat together. I've still got a long ways to go. 60.2 pounds. So we got this, my friend. We are going to do this, and we're going to do it in style. One of the things that I haven't really shared as much was this kind of this thing that I've had. Oh, hold on a sec. Okay, no problem at all. I've had a number of new channels get recommended as I'm watching all the fitness videos lately, so it's awesome to see. Down from 405 in September of 2023 to 317. Whoa, okay, wow, that's big. That is big, my friend. And when I say big, I mean that weight loss is incredible. That is really, so you think in less than a year you have lost just shy of 100 pounds. That's what dreams are made of. And how do you feel? I bet you feel really good, as you should. That is so exciting. I believe, I may have it wrong, and if I do, I'm sorry, I apologize. I get so many comments, but I believe you were saying that you had a pretty similar goal to mine, right? Wasn't it about 175? I may be wrong, so please, again, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure that we had a similar kind of weight loss goals. And yeah, folks are really hopping on the Get Fit train. It seems like maybe it's just because I'm spending more time on this subject and kind of looking at other folks. But it seems like there's a really good and exciting movement of folks that are just trying to make their lives better and healthier and happier. So I'm really, really happy and excited for you, my friend. That is really, really cool. And South Texas as well. You've got some heat, but you've got some beautiful beaches right there on the coast. Hopefully you're staying safe, because that is right now, that is probably, I think hurricane season is probably going to be starting here pretty soon. Back and found one solution. I need a mouse for this. Sonic, best of luck to you, my friend. Any questions about weight loss in the meantime, I'll do my best to answer. And I hope you find a mouse, because if there's one thing I know, it's that mice or mouse. I don't know how it applies on like computer terms, but like mouse, whenever you need them, you can't find them. But then when you don't need them, you can find them. And you got 2 or 3 laying around. So I hope you find that, and hope you get it fixed. So yeah. Hopefully, like I said, Alex, very sorry about that, if I got it wrong, but yeah, hope you're staying safe, buddy, and hope you're just loving yourself, because like I say in a lot of my videos, you gotta love yourself, and it starts with that. Probably too tall for 175, maybe not though. From 405 to 375 was kind of rough, acute depression and under eating. 375 to 330 was Ozempic. Look, it works, but could hardly eat. Look, you know what, my friend? Whatever you got to do. After starting to work out, I had to stop the Ozempic. Now I feel 1,000% better just eating enough and moving around. I think the thing about the Ozempic, and I'm no expert here, the Ozempic came in hard and fast. And a lot of people swore by it, and they said, you know what, this is this miracle drug, and it's helped a lot of people lose a lot of weight. And you know what? I know what it's like to just want to lose that weight. I would never judge anybody for wanting to take one of those. So you know what? Hat off to you, man. If it didn't work out, it didn't work out. But look at you. Why isn't anyone watching me? Well, people aren't watching me because, well, I've got 2 folks watching, Sonic, and the lives are usually a little quieter. I've got 450 subs, and folks just usually, it's still a relatively small channel, and folks might still be at work. So, they just got other places to be. And like I said, it's just a place for people to come and share and ask questions. And I might be able to help them. I might not. But, we just do what we can with what we've got. But I do certainly appreciate you watching. So thank you very much for that. So the Ozempic, dude, again, people have got to do what they got to do. And Ozempic, I think, is one of those that's helped out a lot of folks. And look at you. You went from 375 to 330, so 45 pounds. That's no joke. That's no joke at all. So it did good for you, and now you're doing your thing without the Ozempic, and look at you. You're doing great. So yeah, don't stress about it, my guy. You're doing great. Going to the gym. And a lot of folks would say you're doing it the right way. I'd say as long as you're getting healthy and you're doing it in a safe way, That's the only thing that matters. You just you gotta be happy with what you're doing. So yeah, I know a couple of people that are on Manjaro. I know a guy that's on Ozempic, lost a bunch of weight, but like you were saying, could hardly eat, and it had some really nasty, I wouldn't say side effects, but like you said, they tried to eat and then it just didn't go well. So you've just got to do what works for you, buddy, and don't stress about it. That's what I firmly believe, and at the end of the day, you know what, man, as long as you're happy, for sure, 100%, as long as you're happy. So yeah, plans for the coming weeks, we're just going to keep on doing what we're doing, getting outside more once that air quality clears up and once those wildfires hopefully pass, and then we're going to get on that 5K and we're going to get it done. I've kind of been doing the math in my head and getting out there. When I'm doing the 45 to 50 minutes, I'm covering approximately, if you were to do kind of the conversion, or if that's what you call it, I'm doing about 4.5K right now doing the running on the spot. But it's a whole other beast when you're out there in the elements and you've got, asphalt underneath you and you're just getting those steps in. It's a completely different thing. So, that's something that I'm very lucky that I figured out early on. So now I can, like I said, course correct and just focused on doing the working out outside as well. One of the things that I've also had a really good benefit of is doing the She Shed project, because it's getting me outside, acclimated to that climate, because it's coming in with a vengeance. I think right now we're at about 103 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 38, 39 degrees Celsius. So it's hot. It's hot. But yeah, we're just doing the best we can with what we got here. Also going to the gym a little bit more. I've had a few folks say, hey, could you maybe film from the gym a little bit? And that's something that, I'll take some pictures of the gym if that's what folks want to see. Oh, how old are you? I'm 15. I am 28. I am 28. 15. And you're having issues with tech? Oh, dude, you come to the wrong place then, my friend, because if a 15-year-old can't figure out, I'm sorry, my man. I a 28-year-old. I'm like ancient when it comes to technology now. Yeah. Where was I? Yeah, just getting out there to the gym, doing that. I've had a lot of folks say, hey, recommend that you do a vlog style. That would be cool. That'd be nice. But I just don't feel comfortable doing that in the gym. I feel like a lot of folks, because I know that I am, are self-conscious enough when it comes to being at the gym and doing the kind of the vlog style while you're there. It's just not really my thing. So I'm just going to have to, I'm just going to have to maybe just do a couple of pictures and stuff like that, because getting on there and doing that just isn't for me. One of the things that I've also seen quite a bit is, now that I've structured my my weight loss a little bit better, now that I've got this down and I've got the schedule here, I think we're doing pretty good, because I've got some more Cooking with Thomas videos coming up here, focusing on losing weight, focusing on healthy recipes that you can just make at home, which is something that I like. And one of the things I like to do is I try and keep it cheap for those of us who live in the States. From Turkey. Oh, Turkey, that's cool. I'm from the U.S., from the Northwest in the U.S. Thanks for commenting. I've got another. Running is tough. Back in high school, my boxing group ran a 10K, used to be in shape. Haha. The phrase, half the race is the last mile, is real. Much more mental when you can see the end. For sure. I did hit a local track to get ready for this 5K. And one of the things that I noticed about it was I have to do, I think it was 12 laps on the track to get to 5K. And my wife was there, and she was kind of just clocking me going around. And I wouldn't ask her. And I was like, just kind of tell me when I'm on my last lap. And I was there. I must have been about 7 or 8 laps in, and I'm thinking, oh my God, this is like a whole other beast. This is crazy. So yeah, I understand what you mean. Used to be in shape, dude. Look, you're already better off than me, because I don't think I was ever in particularly good shape. I was always a little bit slower than the other kids, always a little bit lagging behind. So that was that was definitely something that I remember really well about my life growing up. So hopefully now we're gonna see a Thomas 2.0 that's in shape. He's never seen before. He meaning me. I've never seen before. So definitely those are the plans to get there. Yeah. So I feel you, my dude. I feel you. When I finally got there, I was like, I was walking at that point. I had nothing left in me. I was just kind of speed walking off to the side a little bit. It wasn't even dehydration. It was just hell yeah. I literally printed an Alex 2.0 shirt when I lost the weight the first time in high school. Good for you, my guy. Hey, we're going to do an Alex 3.0. That's what we're going to do. We got to do an Alex 3.0 and a Thomas 2.0 because we're going to get there. I was actually thinking about that. For the 5K, should I do a Getting My Life Back shirt? Should I do like a, hey, I've lost such and such amount of weight? I was thinking about doing something like that. Not even merch, just doing it for me. Just like, maybe folks can ask and I can maybe share some like, just get some folks inspired. That I think that could be cool. Maybe just share with others because it seems like it's going to be a pretty good event. Good size bunch of folks doing it. Absolutely, 100% on the shirt, no doubt. Mine was one of one just for me. Exactly, that's it. I've had some folks say, hey, would you maybe want to think about doing that? And I don't know. I don't think so. The merch thing is a tough one for me because right now I'm feeling quite a pinch when it comes to just the financial side of things. It's kind of tough. You probably know as well. We're all kind of feeling the cost of living crisis right now. So I don't like the idea of creating something to sell to folks because I just feel like A, I'm not there yet, and B, there's folks right now who could really use that money, and I'm sure that there's other folks on there that would buy it to support it. And yeah, I'm not about that. I just want to help right now. And I've said this a couple of times myself. When I get to the point where I can monetize, when I can start showing ads, I'll do that, and then we'll kind of see from there. But the way I see it right now is I just want to help folks out. I'm not here trying to charge anybody for it or trying to make money off of it. Let's just make a one of one shirt for you and me. We got that, Alex. We can do that for sure. I've also been thinking about the idea of making maybe like a subgroup here where there's a way I don't even know because I'm not super tech savvy, but just maybe doing maybe like a group chat for folks that just want to maybe get on and lose some weight and have more of like a community focus where we can just kind of talk about it. I don't even know if that's something that's possible. I'm sure it is nowadays, but yeah, just kind of talking to folks and kind of just inspiring and helping others where it's not even me just taking the lead, where it's just like a community of folks on here where we can just put a question out there and I could be asking questions or others and we can all just be answering. I think that could be a pretty neat idea for sure. But yeah, it's all ideas. We'll see what can happen. Maybe it'll pan out, maybe not. But I'm not stressed about it. What I'm seeing from the group is just inspirational. Seeing the growth, seeing the folks on here, the support, the comments, the positivity. Maybe do a Discord server. I know that's what a lot of channels do. Yeah, I've heard that. Okay. Again, this is where like I'm 28 years old, and yeah, I feel like my granddad. I'm like, yeah, I've heard of that thing there. I have heard of it. I have no idea what it is, but I can look into it for sure. If it's free, we'll do it because, like I said, I just want to help some folks out here and just get some good chats going, good community, have folks meet each other. It's one of the things. I had a dude on here from Armenia saying, "Hey, from Armenia." Never thought I'd have that chat this evening, so that was definitely cool for sure. It's one of the things I love about it. I have folks on here from Finland. I have folks on here from the UK, Armenia, Turkey. Yeah, so it's definitely something that I never expected. So again, if I hadn't started this channel, I wouldn't be having these conversations. And that's something that I'm really glad that I did now, But yeah, it's kind of cool. It's been taking up a lot of time in my mind recently is where am I going to be in 6 months? Where am I going to be on a health front, like health and all that, fitness. And I think the future is pretty bright, knock on wood, because I'm a little superstitious, but I think we got it, and I think we're getting down there pretty fast. And so yeah, when it happens, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Yeah, I don't know. And so what I'd like to do is I'm actually going to be making a poll out here, based on one of your guys' recommendations of, where do you think I'm going to be? I'm going to throw up a bunch of numbers out there. It'll probably be something like, 210, 200, 190, something like that. And then just see where you guys are, or what you guys are thinking. And yeah, and then we'll see, maybe you guys can play some bets on the side. Hopefully, that make me look good. Oh yeah, you're going to lose 50 pounds or whatever. Just joking. Stay healthy, stay safe. But yeah, it's just kind of exciting because, like I said, did I think that now, 6.5, almost 7 months in, that I'd be down almost 100 pounds? No, absolutely not. Had no idea. Couldn't have expected it. Couldn't have planned it. Couldn't have asked for more, to be perfectly frank. Just been really, really lucky. So yeah, I don't know. Just a good feeling. I've had some folks on here from Australia, and I've had some folks all around the world, and it's really cool because what we're all going through, it's not a problem that's defined by a map. It's everywhere. There's folks out there struggling with this all over, and so when I can, like I say, hop on here and make a video, and it can be reached by folks all around the world, I don't know. That's just a really neat feeling for me, for sure. So yeah, definitely loving that, and it makes me super proud. It makes me super proud that I can facilitate that. I don't know. So where are we going to be over here in the next few months? I don't know. Where's the health going to be? I don't know. But the fitness, I think, is going to be substantially better. It is going to be a really tough last few months, because these are the months where the heat is just going to be crazy, crazy hot. Sonic, I subscribe to you. Thank you very much for doing that. I hope that you like the content. It's all about losing weight and getting healthy. So I'd really appreciate, you subbing. That means a lot. It really does. Thank you very much. Really, thank you. I love it. I love it when folks sub. I love it when they subscribe and just leave a comment. It just really helps. It kind of boosts up the morale. It makes me feel like we're reaching a wider audience all the time. So that's definitely a good feeling. Yeah. So thank you to each and every one of you that has subscribed and joined this, because it's a good feeling. I can't stress this enough. How much it has changed my life for the better. Sleep is better. Health is better. Feeling happier. My mood's changed a lot. It's really good. The global reach and impact is insane in a good way. You're braver than me for putting yourself out there. This is like the third time I've ever even made a comment or chatted on a live stream. Dude, I can't tell you how much that means to me. It really, and I'm not just saying that. I hope you never think that I'm just saying that. The thing about it is, I've had a couple of folks on here. One in particular, sorry, she's very sweet. She's from Finland. She said something very similar. She's like, look, I'm very shy about, just kind of putting myself out there, very introverted. And I said, look, you taking that time and going out of your comfort zone, that means so much. It really does, because I completely understand what that is, what it's like, and the courage it takes to put yourself out there. So you doing that, yeah, dude, you're brave, man. You're brave. You're brave for starting the weight loss. You're brave for trying out the Ozempic. You're brave for getting back into shape. You're brave for saying, you know what, I can do this. You're brave for getting on here. So really, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It really is folks like you that just keep me going. When I started the year off, I made a commitment, one video a week, and I've stuck to it. It's because of the outreach of people like you that I have been able to get the courage to just keep going and add maybe a second video or even a third video during that week. So really, if ever you wonder, well, Is the comment, whatever, is it going to add something, or is it going to, it does, it truly, it does. And that doesn't just apply to me. I guarantee you there's folks out there, YouTube channels, struggling YouTube channels, who are thinking, am I relevant? You taking the time, dude, I mean it. It makes people's day. Truly, 100%, it makes people's day. I know that because it's made mine many times. So thank you very much. Yeah, we've had this has been a really good live stream. I think we're gonna add maybe another 10 more minutes just because it's gone so well. And yeah, we're just gonna keep this ball rolling here for another few minutes for sure. But I have seen just the best side of the internet, and again, so many times I've heard, oh, the internet's just trolls, it's successful, it's terrible. I have not seen that. I have seen a couple of negative comments, and really, it's probably less than 5 at this point. I'm sure it'll grow, but right now, the positive has greatly outweighed the negative. There's folks on here, and there's been a couple of times where it's almost started a not really an argument. Sorry, I just had to shift up there. Not really arguments, but I think folks have just come on here with really good intentions and maybe phrased things differently. Maybe English was a second language, or maybe text. Sometimes people the meaning just sometimes gets picked up differently, but. I've had folks on here that have kind of rushed to my defense. It's been a wonderful thing. And I'm like, hey, don't worry. Everybody's got their opinions. Everybody can feel the way that they feel. I would never want anybody to feel in any way, shape, or form, like victimized, or leave a video or a comment section feeling like, oh, wow, that really upset me. And I don't think that has anything to do with being a snowflake, or being I don't even know what the word is, but I think it's just about creating a good environment. So one of the things that I've seen is 451 subscribers. Compared to some YouTube channels, that's nothing. Compared to others, that is a lot. But I feel like we've plucked the best of YouTube. I truly do. I feel like we've plucked the best of YouTube viewers, because we truly have the greatest community so far, and it is growing. So that is definitely something that I love seeing. We've had some regulars on here on these live streams, and folks leaving comments. We've talked about everything from fireworks to barbecues to mountain hikes. It's just been such a mixed bag of great conversation. So I am truly lucky for that. Yeah. So, give you guys a little bit of an update here. So, I'm going to have a dumbbell video coming out here in the next few days. I've got my weekly progress video coming up on Monday, possibly a Cooking with Thomas on Tuesday, and then another live stream on Wednesday. So, we're just staying real busy, and yeah, we're going to be getting a lot of videos here in these next coming weeks and months. And then I've also got this thing where I went on to Social Blade. Don't know how accurate it is, but it's actually been pretty good for me so far. It has predicted November 9th, I will reach 1,000 subs. So if I can beat that, I won't be upset. If I can get there by November 9th, I'll be thrilled. But it's something to shoot for. It's a goal, and you folks sharing this message has certainly helped a lot. I'm not sure how many of you guys have found me from other people referring me, but it certainly seems to be growing in a really good way, in a really positive way, and it seems to be organic. What I like to do when I go onto other channels, I don't really like to plug. I just like to come on in there and leave a positive comment. I just kind of feel like that's what the right thing to do is. But it seems like folks are just kind of finding the Getting My Life Back channel, because that's what it's all about. It's just getting your life back to a place where you feel comfortable and happy. I was talking to this coworker of mine at work. We were just kind of chatting, shooting the breeze while I was stacking boxes. And he said something to me. He said, I have never been as happy as I was when I was a kid. I've heard it said, I'm sure I've heard it said tons of times, but I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, what is stopping us as adults from like getting back to that point where we just feel genuinely thrilled, right? We wake up in the morning, we're like, oh, dude, today's another day. I was like, that's a good place that you want to reach in your life. You want to feel like that. It's a good feeling to have. So maybe, if we can get to that point, I think we will have done a lot of good for sure. So, you know what? We'll see. Fingers crossed we can get to that point. I gotta say, life right now, I stress it a lot, is going pretty good. Job is good, friends are good, family's good, healthy and happy, knock on wood. I know that there's a lot of folks out there that are going through some tough times. So compared to most, I'm doing really well. And I know I take it for granted. Not in a bad way. You just kind of get used to like feeling good. But I try very much to appreciate what we have because it can all be gone like that, and we don't want that. There's any sorts of thing that could happen. So one of the things, of course, that could happen is illness, and so getting myself healthy isn't a surefire way of preventing it, but it is something that I can do that can definitely mitigate, the possibility. So do the best we can with what we've got, right? So yeah, would I like to see 500 by the end of July of August? Yeah, that'd be cool. Would I be stressed about it? Nah, not really. We're just gonna grow, and I'm just gonna keep on making these videos because it seems to be helping out a lot of folks, and that's what I like. That's what puts a smile on my face. Yeah, I just can't help. I just can't stop looking at that chart. It fills me with a lot of joy to see 16,600 views as of Monday. That is a huge number. One of the things that I was thinking about doing, I've got a couple of folks watching on here, so if you could please just let me know what you think about it. At the beginning of each video, I could talk about, hey, I have 449 subscribers. I could find some random place in the world with a population of less than the subscribers that I have. And I could say, hey, just so you know, I now have more subscribers than the city of somewhere or other. I thought that could be a cool idea. I don't know if that's just stupid, but just let me know what you think, because I think that could be pretty cool. Each video, hey, I'm at 500 subscribers. That is greater than the population of such and such in Ohio. I don't know. I thought that could be fun, because that's what I want. I just want to make this fun. I want to make it a fun place, positivity, and hey, you can learn something as well. So I don't know. But we are getting towards the end of our time here. We've got 2 minutes left on the clock, and yeah, I'm just really happy. Lots of good conversations. That would be a cool way to track the progress and give some kind of visual scale besides number goes up. You know what? You're right. Alex, thank you again for another great comment. Yeah, I've been thinking about the board, and like, I loved it, and I love the idea still. Like, don't get me wrong, because I wanted to have folks see the visual. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to make it even more relatable. I'd like people to say, hey, okay, 91 pounds, what is the equivalent weight? Or 16,600 views, what is the equivalent? Or, subscribers. So any ideas like that you have, believe me, there's no stupid answer. I might not guarantee that I'll do it, but I'd love to hear it. So, you know what, Alex? Just for you, on my next video, and I'm going to write this down because I've done this before, and I follow through. I'm going to write this down. I'm going to do a sub to picture. There we go. Boom. Your idea is now written down here. Boom. Just wrote that. Sub to population picture. There you go. And that's not a dig. Just when you're tracking a number, it goes up or down. The weight would be a cool visualization as well. I don't know if this is your style, but some videos use funny metrics or weight. You know what? You're absolutely right, dude. And like I said, I'm not a YouTuber. Or well, I guess I am now. But like, I have no knowledge of this. What I do is I just do what kind of I feel is right. And there's a lot of stuff that I'm missing out. Like, I lost 8 armadillos. Or, hey, I lost 3 small dogs. That is actually hilarious. You know what? I'm going to do that. Okay. We're going to do funny number comparisons. There we go. Boom. You're on the list. Alex, see, dude, you need to get out of your shell more, my friend, because your ideas are rocking. I love that. We're going to do that, and that is going to be you. So every time you see the armadillos or the small dogs, you know what? You can say, hey, that was my idea. I made an impact on the world because you said it yourself. There is a crazy good reach on this, so you can be proud of that. So we're going to cap this off. It has been a wonderful evening. I've had some great comments from you wonderful folks. Alex, you, sir, are great. Sonic, thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, we're getting better every day, every week. Best of luck to you, Alex. I can't wait to hear from you in another comment. You stay safe. All right, you take care, buddy. Enjoy the evening. Gotta walk the pooch. Yes, sir. You take care now. All right, take care. Bye-bye.